So you're telling me I need to sign this marriage contract because I look like her? Because I remind you of your precious Vanessa who ran away with your best friend?
It's purely business. My grandfather's will requires me to be married to inherit the company. You need money for your mother's surgery. We both get what we want.
And what exactly do I get besides being treated like a discount version of someone else?
$5 million. More than enough for your mother's treatment and your future.
You're unbelievable. Do you even hear yourself right now? You want to marry me because I have the same hair color and height as your ex-girlfriend?
The resemblance is uncanny. It'll be easier for everyone to accept our sudden marriage if there's a familiar face.
Easier for who? Your board of directors or your wounded ego?
Sign the contract or don't. I have 3 other candidates lined up who would kill for this opportunity.
Fine. But don't expect me to play happy wife for your little charade. This is business, remember?
As long as you show up to company events and family gatherings, I don't care what you do with your free time.
How romantic. I can already feel the love in the air.
Love has nothing to do with this arrangement. Save the sarcasm for someone who cares. Sir, the marriage certificate is ready for your signatures. Should I prepare the announcement for the press? Yes. Make sure they highlight Mrs. Knight's background in charity work. It'll play well with our shareholders.
Mrs. Knight? I haven't even signed yet and you're already rebranding me?
You'll sign. You need the money more than you need your pride.
You really know how to make a girl feel special. Honey, are you sure about this? This man treats you like you're invisible. Mom needs the surgery, and this is the only way I can afford it. I'll survive a year of being married to an emotional iceberg. But what about love? What about finding someone who actually sees you for who you are? Love is a luxury I can't afford right now. Besides, he made it clear this is temporary. Once his grandfather's inheritance requirements are met, we'll divorce quietly. Just promise me you won't lose yourself trying to become someone else. I promise. Though between you and me, I think he's the one who's lost.
Gregory, what the hell are you doing? Marrying some random girl just because she looks like Vanessa? It's strategic. The board needs stability, and grandfather's will is ironclad. Marriage was the only option. But this girl, she's nothing like Vanessa. Vanessa was sophisticated, cultured, from our world. Kendra will learn. She just needs proper training and the right clothes. Training? She's not a pet project, Gregory. She's a person. She's an employee with benefits. Nothing more, nothing less. You're making a huge mistake. What happens when you actually start caring about her? That won't happen. I learned my lesson with Vanessa. Love makes you weak and stupid. Sometimes I wonder if Vanessa leaving was the best thing that happened to you, even if you're too stubborn to see it.
Welcome to the family, dear. I do hope you're not another gold digger like the last one. Nice to meet you too. And for the record, your grandson approached me, not the other way around. Feisty. I like that. Gregory needs someone who won't bow down to his every whim.
Grandmother, Kendra is here as my wife. Please treat her with the respect that position deserves.
Respect is earned, not inherited through marriage contracts. What exactly do you bring to this family, child? Apparently, I bring the ability to make your grandson look like he's moved on from his ex. Though judging by his behavior, I'd say that's still a work in progress. Huh. She's got spirit. Much more interesting than that vapid Vanessa.
We should go. I have a conference call in an hour.
Run along then. But Kendra, you're welcome here anytime. It's been too long since someone in this family had a backbone. Thank you. It's refreshing to meet someone who speaks their mind.
Was that really necessary? My grandmother doesn't need encouragement to be more difficult than she already is.
Your grandmother is the first person in your family who's treated me like an actual human being instead of a decorative accessory.
She's just being polite. Don't read too much into it.
Right. Because God forbid someone might actually like me for who I am rather than who I remind them of.
Sir, there's been a development. Vanessa called. She wants to meet with you. What did you tell her? That you were in meetings all day, but she seemed quite insistent. She mentioned something about reconsidering her decision. After 2 years, she has perfect timing.
Let me guess. The prodigal ex-girlfriend returns just as you're starting to move on. How convenient.
This has nothing to do with you.
Doesn't it? Because I'm pretty sure our marriage contract becomes null and void if you decide to chase after your first choice again.
Vanessa is the past. This changes nothing between us.
Because there's nothing between us to change, right? Just a business arrangement with someone who happens to look like the woman you actually wanted.
You're overreacting.
Am I? Because you just turned 3 shades paler when your assistant mentioned her name.
Vanessa and I have history. That doesn't mean I want her back.
But it doesn't mean you don't either. Gregory, you look wonderful. Marriage suits you.
Vanessa, I thought you were living in Paris with Jonathan.
That ended months ago. I made a terrible mistake leaving you. I was young and foolish, and I've regretted it every day since.
You left me at our engagement party, in front of 300 guests. You called off our wedding via text message.
I know, and I'm sorry. But we both know you never got over me. This marriage to that girl, it's just a placeholder, isn't it?
Her name is Kendra, and she's my wife.
Come on, Gregory. We both know she's just a substitute. A consolation prize because you couldn't have the real thing.
You have some nerve coming back here after what you did.
I'm here because I realize what I lost. We were perfect together. We understood each other's worlds. Our families approved. We made sense.
We made sense on paper. That didn't stop you from running away with my best friend the night before our wedding.
I panicked. Cold feet. But I know better now. Send the girl away, Gregory. Give us another chance.
It's too late for that.
Is it? Because from what I've heard, your marriage is more like a business merger than a love story. Don't mind me. I just came to grab my jacket. You must be the wife. Kendra, is it? I'm Vanessa. Oh, I know exactly who you are. The original that I'm supposedly copying. I hear you're quite the humanitarian. How noble of you to help Gregory fulfill his inheritance requirements. And I hear you're quite the romantic. Running away with your fiancé's best friend takes real commitment. That was a mistake. One I'm hoping to correct. Well, don't let me stop you from trying. Though I should mention, your replacement might be harder to get rid of than you think.
Kendra, can I speak with you privately?
Actually, I think Vanessa said everything that needed to be said. You two clearly have a lot to discuss. She seems spirited.
She's not what you think.
What I think is that you married her because she reminds you of me, which means part of you never moved on.
What I feel or don't feel about the past doesn't concern you anymore.
Doesn't it? Because I'm here, Gregory. I'm ready to be the woman you always needed me to be.
And what about what I need now? What about the life I've built?
You mean the life you've built around avoiding your feelings? The marriage you entered into as a business transaction?
My marriage may have started as business, but
But what? You actually care about her? Please. She's a charity case who looks like me.
don't talk about her like that.
Why are you defending her? She's nothing to you except a convenient solution to your inheritance problem. Tanya, I think I made a huge mistake. What happened, sweetheart? His ex came back, the famous Vanessa, and you should have seen the way he looked at her. How did he look at her? Like she was everything he ever wanted and lost. Like I was just a poor substitute that he settled for. Maybe you're reading too much into it. Am I? Because she basically told me I was a placeholder, and he didn't deny it. He just stood there like a statue. What are you going to do? I don't know. The smart thing would be to stick it out for the money. Mom's surgery is expensive, and we need every penny. But I can't keep pretending this doesn't hurt. I thought maybe, just maybe, he was starting to see me as more than just a Vanessa substitute. Honey, sometimes the heart wants what it wants, even when we know it's foolish. The heart wants Gregory to see me. Just me. Not the woman I remind him of. And if he can't? Then I'll finish out this contract and disappear from his life forever.
You're an idiot if you let Vanessa back into your life. I haven't made any decisions about Vanessa. Haven't you? Because you've been walking around like a zombie ever since she showed up. It's complicated. No, it's not. Vanessa left you for another man. Kendra married you and has been nothing but loyal to your arrangement. Loyal to the money. Is she? Because I've watched the way that woman looks at you, and it's not dollar signs she's seeing. You're imagining things. Am I? When was the last time you actually talked to your wife? Not at her, not through her, but with her? We talk. About business. About appearances. About everything except what's actually happening between you two. Nothing is happening between us. That was the arrangement. Arrangements can change. Feelings can develop. Unless you're too blind to see what's right in front of you. What's right in front of me is a woman who agreed to marry me for money. And what's behind you is a woman who left you for someone else. Which one sounds like the better bet?
That girl hasn't been eating.
What girl?
Your wife, you dense boy. Kendra. She's been coming here every day, helping me with my charity work, but she barely touches her food.
Maybe she's on a diet.
Or maybe she's heartbroken because her husband treats her like hired help instead of a partner.
Our arrangement was clear from the beginning.
Arrangements are for business deals, not marriages. Even fake ones.
It's not fake. We're legally married.
Legally, yes. But emotionally, you're still stuck in the past with that Vanessa creature.
Vanessa has nothing to do with this.
Doesn't she? Because rumor has it she's been sniffing around, trying to worm her way back into your life.
People talk too much.
And people see too much. Including how you light up when someone mentions her name and shut down when someone mentions your wife's.
I don't light up.
No, you're right. You panic. Like a guilty man who knows he's about to make the biggest mistake of his life.
Sir, Mrs. Knight left these papers on your desk. It appears to be divorce documents. Divorce documents? We haven't even been married 6 months. There's a note attached. She says she's releasing you from the contract early. Where is she now? She left about an hour ago. Tanya was with her, and they had suitcases. Suitcases? She's leaving town? It appears so, sir. Should I try to contact her? No. If she wants to leave, then she can leave. Sir, if I may speak freely, you've seemed happier these past few months than I've seen you in years. I've been focused on work. With respect, sir, I think it's been more than work. Mrs. Knight brought something out in you that I haven't seen since, well, ever. She brought out frustration and complications. She brought out laughter and kindness and a version of yourself that wasn't constantly angry at the world. You're overstepping, Gerald. Perhaps, but someone needs to tell you that letting her go might be the biggest mistake you ever make. So you're just going to let her leave? After everything? After everything what? She fulfilled her part of the contract. I fulfilled mine. We're even. You're even? Gregory, that woman fell in love with you. She fell in love with the money. Did she? Because she just walked away from half of it. The contract stated she'd receive the full amount if she stayed the entire year. She left early, which means she forfeited half her payment. Maybe she found a better offer. Or maybe she realized she was worth more than being someone's consolation prize. I never treated her like a consolation prize. Didn't you? You married her because she looked like Vanessa. You introduced her as your wife, but treated her like your employee. You never once asked her what she wanted or how she felt. Those weren't the terms of our agreement. Forget the agreement. What about basic human decency? What about the possibility that she might have genuinely cared about you? If she cared, she wouldn't have left. If you cared, you wouldn't have given her a reason to.
I heard she left. I'm sorry it didn't work out.
Are you? Because you seem pretty pleased about it.
I'm pleased that you're free to make the right choice now.
And what choice is that?
To be with me. To give us the second chance we deserve.
We don't deserve anything, Vanessa. You left me for someone else.
And I realized my mistake. Jonathan was exciting, but he wasn't you. He wasn't stable or successful or
rich.
That's not what I meant.
Isn't it? Because that's exactly how it sounds. You left me when things got real, and now you want back in when it's convenient.
Gregory, we have history. We have shared experiences, mutual friends, compatible lifestyles.
We have nothing. You made sure of that when you ran away with Jonathan.
So you're going to throw away years of love and compatibility for some girl you've known for 6 months?
I'm not throwing anything away. Kendra is gone.
Because you let her go. Because deep down, you know she was never right for you.
You know what? You're right. She wasn't right for me.
Exactly. So let's move forward together.
She wasn't right for me because she was too good for me. She deserved better than being treated like a substitute for someone who didn't appreciate what she had.
Gregory.
And you're wrong about something else. I didn't know her for 6 months. I knew her for exactly 5 months and 23 days. And in that time, she showed me more genuine kindness and loyalty than you did in 3 years.
Well, it's about time you came to your senses.
Grandmother, what are you talking about?
I've been waiting for you to realize that letting Kendra go was the stupidest thing you've ever done.
She made her choice.
She made her choice based on how you treated her. That girl loved you, you know.
She loved the stability and security I provided.
She loved you, you stubborn fool. The way she looked at you, the way she defended you, the way she tried so hard to fit into a world that clearly intimidated her.
If she loved me, why did she leave?
Because love isn't enough when someone makes you feel invisible. Because pride has its limits, even for someone as patient as Kendra.
It's too late now. She's gone.
It's only too late if you give up. But if you do give up, don't expect me to pretend that Vanessa is welcome in this family.
You barely know Kendra.
I know her better than you think. She's been coming here every week, helping me with charity events, listening to my stories, treating me like a grandmother instead of an obligation.
She has?
Every Tuesday for the past 4 months. She never mentioned it to you because she said you had enough on your plate without worrying about family duties.
She never said anything.
That girl did 100 things for you that you never noticed because you were too busy comparing her to a ghost. Are you sure about this move to Seattle? Mom's surgery went well, and we have enough money saved now to start over somewhere new. But what about your life here? Your friends? What life? What friends? Everything here reminds me of a mistake I made by thinking I could be enough for someone who is still in love with someone else. Maybe he'll realize what he lost. Maybe he will, but I can't wait around hoping that someday he'll see me instead of her ghost. You really loved him, didn't you? I loved the man I thought he could be. The man I saw glimpses of when he thought no one was watching. Those glimpses were real, sweetheart. But they weren't enough. And I deserve someone who doesn't have to work to see me. What if he comes after you? He won't. He has everything he wanted now. Vanessa is back, his inheritance is secure, and I'm just a chapter he can finally close. I think you underestimate the impact you had on his life. I think you overestimate how much he cared.
You've been staring at those divorce papers for 3 hours. Have I? Are you planning to sign them, or are you going to do something about this situation? What's there to do? She's made her position clear. Has she? Because all I see is a woman who protected herself from getting hurt worse than she already was. She wasn't hurt. This was business for both of us. Keep telling yourself that. Maybe eventually you'll believe it. What's that supposed to mean? It means you're lying to yourself about what this marriage became. It stopped being business the day you started looking forward to coming home. I don't know what you're talking about. The day you started buying her favorite tea. The day you rearranged your schedule to have dinner together. The day you fought with Vanessa for insulting her. Those were just what? Just the actions of a man who was falling for his wife, but was too proud to admit it? Even if that were true, it doesn't matter now. It's the only thing that matters now, unless you want to spend the rest of your life wondering what if. Sir, I've located Mrs. Knight. She's in Seattle. Seattle? What's in Seattle? A fresh start, apparently. She's enrolled in graduate school and found a small apartment near the university. Graduate school for what? Social work. She wants to help families navigate medical crises. Of course she does. Sir? Nothing. It's just, that's exactly what she would do. Turn her own painful experience into something that helps others. Should I book you a flight? A flight? For what? To bring your wife home. She's not my wife anymore. She filed for divorce, remember? Papers can be unsigned. Hearts can be changed. But only if someone is brave enough to fight for what matters. What if she doesn't want to see me? Then you'll know you tried. But what if she does?
I'm sorry, but I can't see you right now.
Kendra, please. Just give me 5 minutes.
You've had 5 months to say whatever you came here to say.
I know I hurt you. I know I was an idiot.
Was? Past tense? Because from where I'm standing, you still are if you think showing up here unannounced is going to fix anything.
I left Vanessa.
Good for you. That doesn't have anything to do with me.
It has everything to do with you. I told her I wasn't interested in rekindling anything because I finally realized what I had lost.
What you had lost was a convenient arrangement with someone who looked like your ex-girlfriend.
No, what I lost was the first woman who ever saw past my money and my name to the person underneath.
Don't do this, Gregory. Don't rewrite history to make yourself feel better.
I'm not rewriting anything. I'm finally seeing it clearly for the first time.
Seeing what clearly?
That I married you because you reminded me of Vanessa, but I fell in love with you because you were nothing like her.
Love? You don't know what that word means.
I'm learning, and if you'll let me, I'd like to spend the rest of my life getting better at it.
It's too late for pretty speeches, Gregory.
Is it? Because grandmother told me about your Tuesday visits, about how you never asked for anything in return, just gave your time and care freely.
I liked her. She was kind to me.
She was kind to you because you were kind to her, because you have a good heart that I was too stupid to appreciate.
Stop it.
Gerald told me about the charity work you did, the families you helped navigate insurance claims while their loved ones were in the hospital.
I had experience with the system. It made sense to help others.
Maxwell told me about the way you defended me to his wife when she criticized my business practices at that dinner party.
I said you were fair to your employees. That's just the truth.
Tanya told me about the nights you couldn't sleep because you were worried I was working too hard.
Tanya had no right to tell you that.
She had every right to defend her daughter to the man who was too blind to see what he had.
What do you want from me, Gregory?
I want you to come home.
Your house was never my home. It was just a place where I played a role for money.
Then let me make it your home. Let me learn to be the husband you deserved from the beginning.
And what happens when the next Vanessa shows up? When someone from your past decides they want you back?
There is no next Vanessa. There's only you.
How can you be sure?
Because Vanessa never made me want to be a better man. She made me want to be richer, more successful, more impressive. But you made me want to be kinder.
One conversation doesn't erase 5 months of feeling invisible.
You're right. But maybe a lifetime of making it up to you could.
A lifetime? You're talking about a lifetime with someone you married as a business arrangement.
I'm talking about a lifetime with the woman I love.
Love? You mean the woman who happened to fall into your life when you needed a convenient wife?
I mean the woman who brought light into a house that felt like a mausoleum. The woman who made me laugh for the first time in years. The woman who stood up to my grandmother and won her over completely.
Gregory.
The woman who sacrificed her own comfort to take care of her mother. The woman who never asked me for anything beyond what we agreed on. The woman who left money on the table rather than stay where she felt unwanted.
Stop.
The woman who taught me that love isn't about finding someone who fits into your life perfectly. It's about finding someone who makes you want to build a better life.
You hurt me. You made me feel like I was competing with a memory.
I know, and I'm sorry. I'm sorrier than I've ever been about anything.
Sorry doesn't fix the nights I cried myself to sleep wondering why I wasn't enough.
You were always enough. You were more than enough. I was the one who wasn't worthy.
So what's changed? Why should I believe this is real and not just another performance?
Because I'm here. Because I flew across the country to find you. Because I'm standing on your doorstep asking you to give me another chance instead of moving on with someone easier.
Easier?
Someone who doesn't challenge me. Someone who doesn't make me want to examine every selfish, cowardly thing I've ever done.
And you want to be challenged?
I want to be the man you believed I could be, even when I didn't believe it myself.
What about your inheritance? Your grandfather's will?
Fulfilled. The marriage lasted the required 6 months. The money is mine regardless of whether we stay married.
So you don't need me anymore.
I need you more than I need air, but not for money or appearances or convenience.
For what then?
For the way you make me feel like I'm home when you smile at me. For the way you see potential in me that I never saw in myself. For the way you love without conditions or expectations.
I loved you. Past tense.
Did you? Past tense.
I'm trying very hard to make it past tense.
And how's that working out for you?
Terribly. Which is why I can't see you anymore. Because every time I think I'm moving on, something reminds me of you.
Then stop trying to move on. Come home with me and let me spend every day proving that what we had was real.
What if it doesn't work? What if we try and fail?
Then we'll have tried. But Kendra, what if it does work? What if this is our chance at something extraordinary?
I don't know how to trust you again.
Then don't. Not yet. But give me the chance to earn it back.
And what about Vanessa?
What about her?
What happens when she decides she wants you back again?
She can want all she likes. The only woman I want is standing in front of me telling me all the ways I messed up.
I'm scared.
So am I. I'm terrified of messing this up again. But I'm more terrified of living the rest of my life without you.
If I come back, things have to be different.
How different?
No more separate bedrooms. No more business arrangement pretense. If we're married, we're married.
Anything else?
I want to finish my degree. I want to do work that matters to me, not just charity events and corporate functions.
Done.
I want to be equal partners in this marriage, not just the decorative wife who looks good at dinner parties.
I want that too.
And I want you to talk to me. Really talk. Not just about schedules and appearances, but about what you're thinking and feeling.
That might take some practice.
Then we'll practice together.
Is that a yes?
That's a maybe. A very cautious, heavily conditional maybe.
I'll take it.
You realize this won't be easy? Learning to trust each other, building something real from the wreckage of something fake?
Nothing worthwhile ever is easy.
And you're sure you want to do this? You're sure you're not just feeling guilty or lonely or...
I'm sure that I love you. I'm sure that I want to wake up next to you every morning and fall asleep beside you every night. I'm sure that I want to build a life with you that has nothing to do with contracts or arrangements or anyone else's expectations.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, I'll come home. But Gregory,
Yes?
if you ever make me feel invisible again, I won't just leave. I'll disappear completely.
Understood. And Kendra,
Yes?
thank you for giving us another chance.
Don't thank me yet. Thank me in 50 years if we make it work.
I plan to.
So you're really going back to him? I'm giving us both a chance to see if what we had was real. And if it wasn't? Then I'll know I tried everything before walking away for good. I just don't want to see you get hurt again. I'm already hurt. The question is whether staying hurt serves any purpose or whether taking a risk might lead to something better. You've changed since you met him. How? You're stronger, more sure of your worth. Even when he was treating you poorly, you never lost sight of who you are. Maybe that's what I needed to learn, that I can survive loving someone who doesn't love me back. But what if he does love you back? Then we'll figure it out together. I knew you'd come back.
Did you? Because I wasn't sure she would say yes.
That girl has more sense than both of us combined. She wouldn't have agreed to try again if she didn't believe it was possible.
I don't want to disappoint her again.
Then don't. It's really that simple, Gregory. Love her like she deserves to be loved.
I'm not sure I know how to do that.
Then learn. Ask her what she needs. Pay attention to what makes her happy. Stop treating marriage like a business merger.
What if I mess it up?
You will. You're human. But if you mess it up with love and good intentions, she'll forgive you. If you mess it up with selfishness and pride, she won't.
How do you know so much about love?
70 years of marriage, dear boy. Some successful, some not, all educational.
Welcome back, Mrs. Knight.
Thank you, but please, just call me Kendra.
Kendrodis, how are you feeling about being back?
Nervous. Hopeful. Terrified. Take your pick.
All reasonable responses to starting over with someone you love.
How do you know I love him?
Because you wouldn't be here if you didn't. Self-preservation would have kept you in Seattle.
Maybe I'm just a glutton for punishment.
Or maybe you're brave enough to fight for something worth having.
Is he worth having? Honestly?
Gregory is stubborn, proud, and emotionally constipated. He's also loyal, brilliant, and capable of great kindness when he lets his guard down.
That's quite a testimonial.
I've known him for 15 years. I've seen him at his worst and his best. His worst nearly cost him you. His best might be enough to win you back. Mrs. Knight, should I prepare the blue guest room for you? She'll be staying in the master bedroom. With me.
Are you sure about that?
No separate bedrooms this time. You said so yourself.
I did say that, didn't I?
Having second thoughts?
Just wondering if you are.
My only second thought is whether I deserve to have you in my bed after the way I treated you.
Probably not. But I'm willing to see if you can earn it.
How do I do that?
Start by telling me something real. Something you've never told anyone else.
Right now?
Right now.
I used to practice conversations with you in the mirror before dinner.
What kind of conversations?
Normal ones. Asking about your day, telling you about mine. Conversations where I didn't sound like a robot reading from a script.
Why didn't you just have those conversations with me?
Because I was terrified you'd realize I had no idea how to be a real husband to anyone.
And now?
Now I'm still terrified, but I'm more afraid of losing you than I am of being vulnerable.
That's a start. I heard she came back.
She has a name.
Kendra came back. Are you happy?
Happier than I've been in months.
I could make you happier.
No, you couldn't. You could make me familiar, comfortable, predictable, but not happy.
We had plans, Gregory. A whole life mapped out together.
Plans you abandoned when something more exciting came along.
I made a mistake.
Yes, you did, but not the one you think.
What do you mean?
Your mistake wasn't leaving me for Jonathan. Your mistake was thinking you could come back and find everything exactly as you left it.
Has she really changed you that much?
She didn't change me. She revealed who I actually am when I'm not trying to impress someone or live up to their expectations.
And who are you?
Someone who's learning that love isn't about finding the perfect match. It's about choosing to grow together.
Your cook is staring at me.
Ruth? She's probably just curious. You haven't been around for a while.
It's good to have you back, Mrs. Knight. This house felt empty without you. Thank you, Ruth. I missed your cooking. Mr. Knight barely ate while you were gone. Lost 10 pounds at least.
Ruth.
What? It's true. Man was wasting away. I've never seen someone miss another person's presence at the dinner table so much. He missed me at dinner? Missed you everywhere. Kept setting 2 places out of habit, then staring at your empty chair like it might bring you back.
I think that's enough sharing for one day, Ruth.
Sharing's good for the soul, Mr. Knight. Should try more of it. I think I like Ruth.
She's got opinions about everything.
Including us?
Especially us.
What's her opinion?
That I'm an idiot who almost threw away the best thing that ever happened to him.
Smart woman.
Terrifyingly so.
Gregory, what are your expectations for this? For us trying again?
I don't have expectations. I have hopes.
Such as?
That you'll let me take you on actual dates. That you'll tell me when I'm being an ass instead of suffering in silence. That you'll let me meet your friends and learn about your life before me.
What else?
That someday you'll trust me enough to tell me you love me without worrying I'll use it against you.
And if that day never comes?
Then I'll spend every day trying to deserve it anyway.
That's a long time to wait for something that might not happen.
The best things in life are worth waiting for.
Even if you're not sure they'll ever come?
Especially then. How are the newlyweds doing? We're not newlyweds. We're the same couple trying to figure out how to start over. And how's that going? It's terrifying. Every day I wake up expecting her to realize this was a mistake and leave again. Maybe the problem is that you're expecting her to leave instead of giving her reasons to stay. I'm trying to give her reasons to stay. Like what? I bought her favorite flowers for the bedroom. I learned to make that tea she likes. I cleared space in my office so she can study there. Those are nice gestures, but what about the big stuff? What big stuff? Do you know what she wants to do with her social work degree? Do you know why helping families matters so much to her? Do you know what her dreams are beyond this marriage? I'm learning. Then keep learning, because the gestures are sweet, but knowing who she really is and supporting her goals, that's love.
Tanya, I think I'm falling for him all over again. Is that good or bad? I don't know yet. It feels different this time, though. Different how? More real. Like he's actually seeing me instead of projecting someone else onto me. What's changed? He asks questions now. About my day, about my classes, about what I think about things. Real questions, not just polite conversation. That's good. Yesterday, he spent 2 hours listening to me explain my thesis project. He didn't understand half of it, but he kept asking follow-up questions. Sounds like he's trying. He is. And that's what scares me. Why does that scare you? Because what if this is real? What if we actually have a chance at something good? That's what you wanted, isn't it? It's what I hoped for. But hoping and having are two different things. So, what are you going to do? I'm going to try to be as brave as he's being. I'm going to risk getting hurt again. You look happier. I feel cautiously optimistic. Caution is wise, but don't let it keep you from embracing joy when it comes. How do you know when it's real joy and not just hope disguised as happiness? Real joy doesn't require constant vigilance. It feels natural, like breathing. And how do you know when someone really loves you versus when they love the idea of you? When they love you, they see your flaws and choose you anyway. When they love the idea of you, they try to fix your flaws to match their fantasy. Gregory hasn't tried to fix anything about me. Then maybe he's learning to love the real you. Maybe. Kendra, dear, may I give you some advice from an old woman who's made her share of mistakes? Of course. Don't punish him forever for the mistakes he made when he was scared. People can change if they want it badly enough. How do I know if he really wants to? You watch his actions, not his words. Words are easy. Changing your behavior, examining your faults, putting someone else's needs before your ego, that's hard.
Gerald, cancel my Thursday meetings. All of them, sir. Even the board presentation? especially that one. Kendra has a presentation for her program that day, and I want to be there. Of course, sir. Should I reschedule the board meeting? Friday afternoon. And Gerald? Going forward, block out time for Kendra's important events. Her school schedule takes priority. Very good, sir. If I may say so, it's nice to see you making personal commitments a priority. It's about time, don't you think? Indeed, sir. Mrs. Knight seems to bring out the best in you. She makes me want to be better. That's more than I can say for anyone else I've ever known.
You came to my presentation.
Did you think I wouldn't?
I hoped you would, but I wasn't sure.
Kendra, I will always show up for you when it matters. That's a promise.
Even if it means missing work?
Especially then. Work will always be there. Your achievements, your important moments, those happen once.
Thank you.
For what?
For seeing me. Really seeing me.
I should have been seeing you all along.
But you are now. That's what matters.
Your presentation was brilliant, by the way. That proposal for the family advocacy program could change lives.
You really think so?
I think you're going to change the world, one family at a time.
That's the plan.
And I want to help you do it.
How?
However you'll let me. Funding, connections, resources, moral support. Whatever you need.
You do that?
Kendra, I want to spend the rest of my life watching you make the world better. Supporting your dreams isn't charity. It's the greatest privilege I can imagine. I have to say, I'm impressed with how you're handling this second chance. What do you mean? You're not trying to control the outcome. You're not making demands or setting conditions. You're just showing up. Showing up is all I can do. The rest is up to her. And you're okay with that uncertainty? I have to be. Love isn't about guarantees. It's about faith. Faith in what? Faith that if I love her the way she deserves to be loved, she might choose to love me back. And if she doesn't? Then at least I'll know I tried to be the man she needed me to be. That's very mature of you. It's survival. I can't live through losing her again because of my own stupidity. So you're not taking her for granted this time. How could I? Every morning I wake up surprised that she's still here. Every night I go to bed grateful for another day together.
Gregory, can I ask you something?
Anything.
What do you miss most about the way things were before? When we were just a business arrangement?
Honestly, the simplicity. It was easier when I didn't have to worry about your feelings or mine.
Do you regret complicating things?
Not for a second. Simple doesn't mean better. Simple just means safe.
And you don't want safe anymore?
I want real. Real is messy and complicated and terrifying. But it's also beautiful and meaningful and worth every risk.
Even if real means getting hurt?
Especially then, because the alternative is going through life never really living.
You've changed.
Have I?
The Gregory the first married would never have said something like that.
The Gregory you married was a coward hiding behind contracts and conditions.
And now?
Now I'm a man in love with his wife, trying to figure out how to deserve her.
You don't have to deserve love, Gregory. You just have to accept it.
I'm learning that too.
This is my last attempt to make you see reason.
There's nothing unreasonable about my choices.
You're throwing away everything we built together for someone you barely know.
I'm choosing someone who knows me better than anyone ever has over someone who only knew the version of me she wanted to see.
That's not true.
Isn't it? Tell me one thing about me that isn't related to my money, my family, or my social status.
That's not fair.
It's completely fair. Kendra can tell you my favorite book, the way I take my coffee, what I worry about at 3 in the morning when I can't sleep.
Those are details, Gregory. I know the real you.
No, you know the successful me, the impressive me, the me that looked good on paper.
And that's not real?
It's part of me, but it's not all of me. Kendra loves all of me, including the parts that aren't particularly lovable.
How can you be sure?
Because she came back when she had every reason not to. Because she's seen me at my worst and chose to give me another chance anyway.
I'm offering you another chance too.
You're offering me another chance to be the man you wanted me to be. Kendra is giving me the chance to be myself.
Mrs. Knight, would you like me to prepare anything special for your anniversary dinner? Anniversary? Your wedding anniversary. It's next week. I hadn't really thought about it. Mr. Knight has been planning something special. He's been very secretive about it. Has he? Spent an hour on the phone yesterday arranging something. Very hush-hush. Did you hear what it was? Not my business to listen, but he seemed excited. First time I've seen that man excited about anything in years. Ruth, can I ask you something? Of course, dear. Do you think he's really changed, or is he just trying to win me back? Honey, I've worked in this house for 8 years. I've seen Mr. Knight with other women, including that Vanessa creature. And? He's never been himself with anyone the way he is with you. What do you mean? With others, he's performing, playing the role of the successful CEO, the perfect gentleman, the ideal catch. With you, he's just Gregory. Is that good or bad? It's real, and real is always better than perfect.
Kendra, would you take a walk with me?
Of course. Where are we going?
You'll see.
Is this about our anniversary? Ruth mentioned you were planning something.
Ruth talks too much.
She cares about you. About us.
And what about you? Do you care about us?
You know I do.
I know you're trying to, but do you believe in us? Really believe we can make this work?
I'm starting to.
Starting to?
It's hard to let go of the fear that this is temporary. That you'll wake up one day and realize you made a mistake.
And it's hard for me to let go of the fear that you'll wake up one day and realize you deserve better.
Maybe that's okay.
What do you mean?
Maybe being a little scared keeps us from taking each other for granted.
I never want to take you for granted again.
And I never want to feel invisible again.
Then we'll keep reminding each other that we're here, that we're real, that we're choosing this every day.
Is that what you're doing? Choosing this?
Every morning when I wake up, and every night when I fall asleep. I choose you, Kendra. Not because I have to, but because I want to.
Even when I'm difficult.
Especially when you're difficult. Because when you're difficult, you're fighting for us.
And when you're stubborn.
When I'm stubborn, I'm usually wrong and too proud to admit it.
Usually?
Always. You can quote me on that.
I'll remember you said that.
I'm counting on it.
Gregory, where exactly are we walking to?
The garden. There's something I want to show you.
What could you possibly want to show me in the garden that requires such secrecy?
You'll see.
You're being very mysterious.
I'm being romantic. Or trying to be. I'm not very good at it yet.
You're better than you think.
Better than I was.
Much better. But Gregory, you don't have to try so hard. I don't need grand gestures.
What do you need?
You. Just you, being honest and present and real.
Then I hope you're ready for the most honest thing I've ever done.
What do you mean?
Close your eyes.
Gregory.
Trust me. Just this once, trust me.
Okay, they're closed.
Keep them closed until I tell you to open them.
This is killing me with curiosity.
Good. Curiosity means you care.
Of course I care. Despite everything, despite all my better judgment, I care about you more than I should.
How much is more than you should?
Enough to be terrified of losing you again. Enough to have come back when everyone told me I was crazy.
Everyone.
Everyone except your grandmother and Ruth. They said I'd be crazy not to give us another chance.
Smart women.
Very smart. Can I open my eyes yet?
Not yet. Just give me one more second.
Gregory, what are you doing?
Something I should have done the first time around. Something I should have done months ago.
Which is?
Kendra Knight, will you open your eyes?
Oh my God.
Will you marry me? For real this time?
Gregory, you're on one knee.
I'm aware.
With a ring.
Also aware.
We're already married.
Legally, yes. But I want to marry you because I love you, not because I needed a wife.
You want to get married again?
I want to stand in front of everyone who matters to us and promise to love, honor, and cherish you for the rest of my life.
And mean it this time?
And mean it this time.
Gregory.
I know it sounds crazy. I know we're already married. But I want to do this right. I want our beginning to be about love, not contracts.
What if I say no?
Then I'll spend every day for the rest of our lives proving that you should have said yes.
And if I say yes?
Then I'll spend every day for the rest of our lives proving that you made the right choice.
Those sound like the same thing.
They are. Either way, I'm not giving up on us.
Show me the ring.
It's not like Vanessa's ring.
Good. I wouldn't want Vanessa's ring.
It's simpler, more classic, more you.
How do you know it's more me?
Because I've been paying attention. You don't like flashy jewelry. You prefer things that are beautiful but understated.
You have been paying attention.
I've been paying attention to everything about you. The way you drink your tea, the way you hum when you're concentrating, the way you always help clear the table even though Ruth tells you not to.
Those are small things.
Small things make up a life, Kendra. Small things make up love.
Gregory, ask me again.
Ask you what?
Ask me to marry you.
Kendra Knight, I love you. Not because you remind me of someone else. Not because you're convenient. Not because you fit into my life easily. I love you because you challenge me to be better. Because you see good in me that I didn't know existed. Because you make me believe in forever.
Yes.
Yes?
Yes, I'll marry you again. For real this time.
Are you sure?
I'm sure that I love you. I'm sure that I want to build a life with you. I'm sure that I want to take this crazy, beautiful, terrifying leap of faith together.
Even though I might mess it up again.
Even though we might mess it up together. Because that's what real couples do. They mess up and figure it out and mess up again and keep choosing each other anyway.
I love you.
I love you too.
How much?
Enough to believe in second chances. Enough to believe in us.
That's enough for me.
Good. Because it's all I have.
It's everything I need.
I heard there's going to be another wedding. Word travels fast in this family. When my grandson does something romantic for the first time in his life, it tends to be news.
I've been romantic before.
Buying expensive gifts is not romance, dear boy. Proposing on one knee in a garden you planted specifically because your wife mentioned loving lavender? That's romance. You planted lavender for me?
You mentioned it once. How your mother used to grow it. How the smell reminded you of home.
I can't believe you remembered that.
I remember everything you tell me now.
See? Romance. About time too. Beatrice, will you help me plan the wedding? My dear child, nothing would make me happier.
Should I be worried about the two of you planning together?
Terrified. We have excellent taste and unlimited access to your credit cards. We'll be reasonable. Speak for yourself. I've been waiting years for a proper family celebration.
Define proper.
Everyone who matters, beautiful flowers, dancing, and enough champagne to make your father's business associates forget their stuffiness. Your father's associates?
Long story. Most of them think I'm too serious.
They're right. This wedding will fix that.
Sir, the guest list for the renewal ceremony is getting quite extensive. How extensive? 250 people, and Mrs. Beatrice says she's just getting started. 250? We originally talked about 50. That was before Mrs. Beatrice and Mrs. Knight started planning together. And you didn't think to warn me? Sir, with respect, I value my life. Those two women are a formidable team. What exactly are they planning? A celebration worthy of the love story they claim you're living. Love story? Their words, not mine. Though if I may say so, sir, watching you with Mrs. Knight these past few weeks, they might be onto something. It's that obvious? You smile now, sir. Actually smile. It's been quite a transformation to witness. So you're really doing this again. The whole wedding thing. We're doing it right this time. What was wrong with it the first time? Everything. I was marrying her for the wrong reasons. She was marrying me for money. Neither of us was thinking about love. And now? Now love is the only reason. No practical considerations at all. Well, I still get to stay married to the most amazing woman I've ever met. That's pretty practical. You're disgusting when you're happy, you know that? I'll try to tone it down. Don't you dare. It's about time you had something real to be happy about. Maxwell, will you be my best man? For real this time? Are you sure you want me? I'm the one who told you to fight for her in the first place. That's exactly why I want you. You saw what I was too blind to see. Which was? That love isn't about finding someone perfect. It's about finding someone worth growing with. And Kendra is worth growing with. Kendra is worth everything.
I still can't believe you're getting married again. Technically, we're renewing our vows. Semantics. You're walking down the aisle again to the same man. To a different man, actually. This Gregory is nothing like the one I married the first time. People don't change that much, sweetheart. Don't they? Because the man I married the first time never would have asked me what I wanted for breakfast. He never would have rearranged his schedule for my school events. He never would have gotten on his knees in a garden and asked me to choose him. You really think he's changed? I think we both have. I think almost losing each other taught us what really matters. And what's that? That love isn't something you feel. It's something you choose every day, even when it's hard. Especially when it's hard. Exactly. And we're both choosing each other now with our eyes wide open. No illusions this time? No illusions. Just hope and commitment and the belief that together we can build something beautiful. Mrs. Knight, what kind of cake would you like for the reception? I don't know. What do you think? I think you should choose something that means something to both of you. Like what? Well, what was the first dessert Mr. Knight ever made for you? He's never made me dessert. Then what's the first sweet thing he ever brought you? Chocolate croissants from that French bakery downtown. He brought them to me when I was studying for finals. There's your answer. Chocolate croissant cake. Is that even a thing? It is if I make it one. Leave it to me. Ruth, thank you for taking care of him while I was gone. Honey, I didn't take care of him. I kept him fed and made sure he didn't work himself to death, but that man was lost without you. Really? Really. Used to find him just standing in your room sometimes, like he couldn't figure out why it felt so empty. He never told me that. Some things men have to show instead of tell. And showing up in Seattle to fight for you? That showed everything. I hear congratulations are in order. Thank you. Another wedding. How quaint. Is there something you need, Vanessa? Just wanted to wish you luck. Marriage is so challenging, even under the best circumstances. And these aren't the best circumstances? Well, you're still essentially the rebound relationship, aren't you? Gregory chose you because you reminded him of me. That's where you're wrong. Am I? Gregory chose me the first time because I reminded him of you. He's choosing me now because I'm nothing like you. Meaning? Meaning I stayed when things got difficult. I fought for us instead of running away. I chose love over comfort. How noble. It's not noble. It's just real. Something you might understand if you'd ever stayed long enough to work through problems instead of looking for an escape route. You don't know anything about my relationship with Gregory. I know enough. I know he's happier now than he ever was with you. And I know that's what really bothers you. Gregory and I had chemistry. Gregory and I have love. There's a difference. If you're so confident, why did you run away to Seattle? Because I was scared. Because I didn't think I was worthy of being chosen for myself. But I've learned something since then. Which is that running away doesn't solve anything. It just postpones the inevitable choice between fighting for what you want or accepting what you settle for. And you've decided to fight? I've decided to love. Gregory doesn't need me to fight for him anymore. He needs me to love him. And you think that's enough? I think it's everything.
Was that Vanessa I saw leaving?
She came to offer her congratulations on our renewal.
That was generous of her.
It was something. I'm not sure generous is the word I'd use.
What did she say to you?
The same thing she's been saying. That I'm a rebound, that you'll realize your mistake, that we don't have real chemistry.
And what did you tell her?
That I don't care what we started as. I care what we've become.
And what have we become?
Partners. Real partners who choose each other not because we have to, but because we want to.
Is that enough for you?
Gregory, 5 months ago you married me because I looked like someone else. Today you proposed because you love who I am. If that's not transformation, I don't know what is.
You've transformed too, you know.
How?
You've learned to see your own worth. You've learned to ask for what you need instead of settling for what you're given.
You taught me that.
No, you taught yourself. I just finally got smart enough to listen.
The flowers for the renewal are going to be spectacular. What kind of flowers? Peonies, roses, and lavender. The peonies for romance, the roses for love, and the lavender for devotion. That sounds perfect. Each table will have a different combination, but every arrangement will include lavender. Because of the garden? Because lavender represents love that endures, love that grows stronger over time.
Grandmother, you're a hopeless romantic.
At my age, hope is all I have left. That and the joy of watching my grandson finally find happiness. He makes me happy too. I can see that, dear. You both glow when you're together now.
We glow.
Like newlyweds, which, in a way, you are. How do you figure? Because the people getting married this time are completely different from the people who got married before.
Different how?
Those people were strangers making a business deal. You two are partners building a life together.
Bachelor party? Do I need one? Every man needs one last night of freedom before committing to forever. I'm already committed to forever. I have been since I realized I couldn't live without her. Then we'll call it a celebration of friendship. Fine, but nothing crazy. Define crazy. Nothing that would make me not want to face Kendra the next morning. So no strippers, no gambling, no drinking until dawn? Exactly. Dinner and drinks with friends it is. Perfect. You really are different, you know that? Different how? The old Gregory would have wanted the wildest bachelor party possible. The old Gregory was an idiot who didn't know what he had to lose.
A bachelorette party? I don't need a bachelorette party. Every bride needs a bachelorette party. It's tradition. I'm not really a traditional bride. No, you're a woman in love who deserves to celebrate with her friends before she promises her life to someone. When you put it like that. Exactly. So spa day followed by dinner at that new restaurant you've been wanting to try? That sounds perfect. And Ruth is coming, and Beatrice insisted on joining us. Beatrice wants to come to my bachelorette party? She said she's never been to one and it's on her bucket list. This should be interesting. It'll be perfect. 3 generations of women celebrating love. For generations, if you count the love story Beatrice is always talking about. What love story? Hers and her husband's. Apparently, they eloped during World War II and spent 70 years proving that love can survive anything. No wonder she's so invested in your happiness. She sees parallels where there probably aren't any. Are there? Between what? Between her love story and yours? I don't know. Maybe. We both had unconventional beginnings. We both had to fight for what we wanted. And you both ended up with forever. I hope so.
Sir, everything is arranged for tomorrow's ceremony. The flowers? Delivered this morning. The caterers are setting up now, and the musicians will arrive at 2. And the weather? Perfect. Sunny and 75 degrees. Good. Kendra was worried about rain. Sir, if I may ask, are you nervous? Terrified. Why? Because tomorrow I'm promising to love someone for the rest of my life, and I want to mean it. You do mean it, sir? How can you be sure? Because you've spent every day for the past 3 months proving it to her and to yourself. And if I mess it up again? Then you'll figure it out together. That's what people who love each other do.
I can't believe it's tomorrow. Are you ready? I think so. I'm nervous, but good nervous. Good nervous? Like Christmas morning when you're a kid. You know something wonderful is about to happen, but you can't quite believe it's real. That's exactly how you should feel on your wedding day. Even though it's my second wedding day, especially because it's your second wedding day, this time you know what love feels like. This time I know what I'm promising. And you're sure about those promises? I'm sure that I want to spend my life with Gregory. I'm sure that I want to build something beautiful with him. That's all anyone can be sure of. Is it enough? Sweetheart, love is always enough when it's real.
Maxwell, what if she changes her mind? She's not going to change her mind. How can you be sure? Because she's had months to change her mind, and instead she's planned a wedding. But what if she realizes she's making a mistake? Then she'd be an idiot, and Kendra is many things, but an idiot isn't one of them. I can't lose her again. Then don't give her a reason to leave. What if I do something wrong? You will. You'll do lots of things wrong. Marriage isn't about being perfect, Gregory. It's about choosing to love someone even when they're imperfect. And you think she'll choose that? I think she already has.
Tanya, what if he realizes he's settling? Settling for what? For someone who isn't Vanessa. Honey, Gregory chose you over Vanessa when Vanessa was right in front of him begging him to take her back. But what if he has regrets? Then he's an idiot, and Gregory is many things, but an idiot isn't one of them. I just want this to be right. It is right. You love him, he loves you, and you've both learned what that really means. And that's enough? That's everything. Mrs. Knight, your wedding dress is pressed and ready. Thank you, Ruth. And Mrs. Beatrice wanted me to give you this. What is it? Something old, she said. It was her grandmother's necklace. I can't accept this. It's too precious. She said family treasures are meant to be worn by family. And you're family now. Even though I'm not blood? Honey, family isn't about blood. It's about choice. And that woman chose you the day you walked into this house. Why? Because you're good for her grandson. Because you make him happy. Because you see him for who he really is instead of who he pretends to be. And who is he really? A good man who lost his way for a while, but found it again when he found you.
Gerald, is she here? Mrs. Knight is upstairs getting ready, sir. And she's okay? She's not having second thoughts? Sir, that woman fought her way back to you from Seattle. I don't think second thoughts are likely. Right, you're right. Sir, you look nervous. I am nervous. I'm about to promise to love someone forever, and I've never made a promise that important before. You'll keep this one. How do you know? Because this time you understand what you're promising.
You look beautiful, dear. Thank you for the necklace. It's stunning. It belonged to my grandmother. She wore it when she married my grandfather in 1898. And you want me to wear it? I want you to have it. It's meant to be worn by women who understand the value of love. I'm not sure I understand love any better than anyone else. You understand it well enough to fight for it. That's more than most people manage. Beatrice, what if I'm not enough for him? My dear child, you are everything he needs and more than he deserves. How can you be so sure? Because I've watched him become the man he was meant to be since he fell in love with you. He's changed me too. That's what real love does. It transforms both people into better versions of themselves.
It's time. Time. Time to go marry the woman you love. Right. Okay, I can do this. Of course you can. You've been practicing for months. Practicing what? Being the kind of man who deserves her. And you think I've succeeded? I think she wouldn't be walking down the aisle if you hadn't. Maxwell, thank you. For what? For being the friend who told me the truth even when I didn't want to hear it. That's what friends do. Not all friends. Some friends tell you what you want to hear. Those aren't friends. Those are enablers. Then I'm lucky to have you as a friend. We both are. Now go marry your wife.
Ready? As ready as I'll ever be. You look radiant. I feel different than I did the first time. Different how? More sure. More myself. More ready to be a wife instead of just playing one. That's the most important difference of all. Tanya, thank you for supporting this. For believing in us when I wasn't sure I believed in us myself. I've never seen you happier than you are with Gregory. Even when he was being an idiot. Even then, because I could see you loved him even when he didn't deserve it. And now? Now he deserves it. And more importantly, you know you deserve to be loved back.
She's beautiful. She is. She's walking toward me because she chooses to, not because she has to. Yes, she is. I'm the luckiest man alive. Yes, you are. Maxwell, shut up now. I want to watch my wife come to me. Your wife? She's been my wife since the moment I realized I loved her. Everything else is just paperwork.
Hi.
Hi yourself.
You ready for this?
I've been ready since the day you came back from Seattle.
Even though we're doing this in front of everyone?
Especially because we're doing this in front of everyone. I want the whole world to know how much I love you. Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today to witness and celebrate the renewal of vows between Gregory and Kendra, two people who have learned that love is not a destination but a journey.
He's really going with the journey metaphor?
Apparently. Just go with it. Gregory, do you take Kendra to be your wife, to love and cherish, in sickness and in health, for richer or poorer, in good times and bad, for as long as you both shall live? I do. I absolutely do. And Kendra, do you take Gregory to be your husband, to love and cherish, in sickness and in health, for richer or poorer, in good times and bad, for as long as you both shall live?
I do. With all my heart, I do.
The rings? Kendra, this ring represents my promise to see you, really see you, every day for the rest of our lives.
And this ring represents my promise to choose you every day in every way that matters.
By the power vested in me, I now pronounce you husband and wife. Again. Again? Sorry, I couldn't resist.
You may kiss the bride. Again.
Now and forever.
Now that was a proper wedding.
Indeed, Mrs. Beatrice. Indeed.
They look happy. They're happy.
Finally.
Well, I suppose that's that.
Come on, Vanessa. Let's go home.
Home?
Paris. Remember? We have a life there.
Right. Of course.
You're not still thinking about him, are you?
No. I'm thinking that some people are just meant to be together, and I'm not one of them.
And Gregory and Kendra are?
Look at them. Have you ever seen two people more perfectly matched?
I thought you said she was just a substitute.
I was wrong. She's not a substitute for anything. She's exactly who she's supposed to be. Mrs. Gregory Knight.
You like the sound of that?
I like the sound of forever.
Good. Because forever is exactly what I'm planning on.
No more contracts?
No more contracts. Just promises.
And love?
And love. Always love.
Are you two going to dance, or are you going to stand there staring at each other all night?
We're having a moment, grandmother.
You can have moments while dancing. It's more romantic. She has a point.
She usually does. Would you like to dance, Mrs. Knight?
I thought you'd never ask, Mr. Knight.
I'll never stop asking.
Good, because I'll never stop saying yes. Now that's what I call a happy ending.
Indeed. Though I suspect this is just the beginning.
The beginning of what?
The beginning of a lifetime of love stories. To Gregory and Kendra. To Gregory and Kendra.
Gregory?
Yes?
Thank you
For what?
for fighting for us, for seeing me, for loving me enough to become the man I needed you to be.
Thank you for giving me the chance to become that man.
Always.
Always.
6 months later, and you two are still glowing like newlyweds. 6 months later, and we're still figuring out how to be married for real instead of for show.
It's harder than I expected.
Harder how?
Harder to be vulnerable every day. Harder to choose love when it would be easier to choose pride.
But you're both choosing love? Every day. Even when we disagree about stupid things like what color to paint the guest room.
It's not a stupid disagreement. Blue is clearly the wrong choice.
See? Disagreements. But we talk through them now instead of ignoring them. That's the secret to a good marriage. Never ignore the problems, but never let them become bigger than the love.
Sir, your 1-year wedding anniversary is coming up. The real one, from your first ceremony. And I wondered if you had plans to celebrate. Should I? It wasn't exactly a celebration of love the first time around. Perhaps, but it was the beginning of everything that led to where you are now. That's a very romantic way of looking at a business transaction. Every love story has to begin somewhere, sir. Even the messy ones. Especially the messy ones, I think. So you'll celebrate? I'll ask Kendra what she wants to do. And if she wants to ignore it completely, then we'll ignore it completely. Happy wife, happy life, and all that. You've learned well, sir.
Do you ever regret it?
Regret what?
Marrying me the first time. For the wrong reasons.
Never.
Not even a little? Not even when you think about how messy it all got?
Especially not then. The mess led to this. The confusion led to clarity. The fake marriage led to real love.
You really see it that way?
I see it as the luckiest mistake I ever made.
Mistake?
Okay, the luckiest decision disguised as a mistake.
Better.
Kendra, If I could go back and do it all over again, knowing what I know now,
What would you do differently?
I'd marry you for love from the very beginning.
And I would have said yes.
Even knowing how difficult I can be,
Especially knowing how difficult you can be. Because I'd also know how worth it you are.
a year later, and you're still disgustingly happy. A year later, and I'm still surprised to wake up next to someone who chooses to be there. You don't give yourself enough credit. I give myself exactly the right amount of credit. I'm a work in progress who got lucky enough to find someone willing to grow with me. And Kendra, how is she handling married life with a work in progress? She's thriving. Her program is going brilliantly. She's helping more families every week, and she makes me want to be better every day. Sounds like the perfect partnership. It's not perfect, but it's real, and real is so much better than perfect. I never thought I'd hear you say that. I never thought I'd believe it.
1 year of marriage. How does it feel? Like we're just getting started. Just getting started? Like the first 6 months were practice, and now we're ready for the real thing. What's the real thing? Building a life together. Making decisions as a team. Supporting each other's dreams. All the things marriage is supposed to be. And Gregory? How's he as a real husband? Surprising. He remembers everything I tell him. He asks about my day like he actually wants to know, and he makes me laugh every single day. Sounds like love. It is love. Real love. The kind that grows stronger instead of weaker over time. I'm happy for you, sweetheart. I'm happy for me too. And I'm proud of us for figuring it out. Proud? It would have been easy to give up when things got hard. We chose to fight for each other instead. 2 years now since you both got smart enough to see what everyone else could see from the beginning.
Which was,
That you belong together. You really think we belong together? Honey, I've never seen two people complement each other the way you two do.
compliment how?
He makes you brave, you make him kind. He gives you security, you give him joy. He shows you your worth, you show him his heart. When you put it like that, When I put it like that, it sounds like what it is. A perfect match that took a while to see itself clearly.
Ruth, what made you so wise about love?
40 years of marriage to a man who drove me crazy and made me happy in equal measure. And that was enough? That was everything. I won't be around forever, you know. Beatrice, don't say things like that. I'm 93, dear. It's just a fact.
A fact we don't like to think about.
But a fact nonetheless. Which is why I need to tell you both something. What? Watching you two fall in love has been the greatest joy of my final years.
Grandmother,
Let me finish. I've seen a lot of love stories in my time. Some beautiful, some tragic, some that never should have started. And ours? Yours gives me hope that real love still exists. That two people can still choose each other every day, even when it's difficult.
we learned that from you.
No, you learned that from each other. I just had the privilege of watching it happen. Beatrice, thank you for believing in us when we didn't believe in ourselves. Thank you for proving that love stories can have happy endings, even when they start with broken hearts.
5 years of marriage, sir. How does it feel? Like we're exactly where we're supposed to be. Any regrets? Only one. Sir? That it took me so long to realize what I had right in front of me. But you did realize it eventually. Eventually. Thanks in large part to people like you who kept pointing it out. All we did was care about your happiness, sir. And help me find my way to it. You found your way to it yourself. You just needed a little guidance.
5 years, and you still bring me tea in bed every morning.
5 years, and you still kiss me goodbye like you might not see me again.
Because I never want to take for granted that I get to come home to you.
And I never want to take for granted that you choose to stay.
Always, Gregory. I will always choose you.
And I will always choose you.
Even when we're old and gray and arguing about what to watch on television.
Especially then.
Even when I'm cranky and you're stubborn and we both forget why we were fighting in the first place.
Especially then.
Promise?
I promise to choose you every day for the rest of my life.
That's all I need.
That's all I have.
It's enough.
It's everything.